Guys, so Val and Angela went to a trade show seminar about tips about having a good presentation and do's and don'ts about trade shows. So Val's going to, give you a little summary of what they learned.
Okay, guys. So one of the things they talked about that I'm not sure if we're doing or not, but you want to have a good posture and stance when you're out there at the trade show. So, say you have like a small piece of paper, just go ahead and roll it up. It has to be small too. You don't want a large piece of paper. You don't want people to think you have a contract in your hand and you're going to sign them up for something or try and sell them anything. So you hold it in your hand, keep it on your both hands on your sides, and this is, they say, the best posture and stance to have when you're at a booth. You want to be smiling and you want to be very friendly and welcoming to people. They say this because it lets people feel more welcome and that you're open. And when you have your hands behind your back, you seem too serious, like you're a bouncer. Or if you have your hands crossed or folded over, they think you don't want to talk to them at all. It creates a barrier between you and the customer. So hands on your side, and if you feel like you want to put your hands in your pocket, that's when you have the rolled up piece of paper. So you have that perfect stance. So you're just out there smiling, waiting for people to come to your booth. In fact, you don't want to wait for people to come to your booth. You want to be in front of your booth. You don't want to be behind a table because that creates yet another barrier. Be in front of the booth. You see a customer, go ahead and say, hey, how are you doing? You want to learn more about Hardy Diagnostics? You bring them to your booth, and then you can start talking to them. So literally be out grabbing people in the hand and bring them into your booth. One of the other things you want to do, let's see here. People are naturally kind of intimidated, and they don't want to go up to booths and just randomly start talking to people. They feel a little scared or insecure. So one of the good things to do is just be out in the aisles if you can, right in front of the booth, and like I said, just talk to people. Say, hey, how are you doing? Do you want to learn about Hardy Diagnostics? Grab them if you can, and bring them to your booth. I'm sure they'll start talking with you. The other thing you want to do is don't directly sell to them. You want to be non-aggressive. You want to be very friendly. You want to make them feel like they're your best friend. So you say, hey, how are you doing? What's your name? Charlie. Charlie, it's so good to have you here at our booth. I'm really excited to tell you about Hardy. You want to be very positive. You want them to think that you are very excited about Hardy Diagnostics. You want them to be like, that's such a great company. That guy is so excited to work for Hardy. There must be something great about Hardy. And that'll make them want to do business with you. And if they want to buy something from you, they're interested in a product, of course you want to give them literature. But if you don't want to sell to them there at the booth, what you want to do is make an appointment with them. So you say, hey, Charlie, I'm glad you're really excited about this, and I could definitely meet with you sometime. When would be a great time that we could set an appointment? And what this does, it lets you know who's really serious about doing business with Hardy, and it filters out those people who are just there to grab like a pen or a piece of paper or whatever it is that we're giving away. Another thing to do when you're at your booth, don't have your cell phone out, don't be texting, don't be, on whatever it is you're doing on your phone, put it away. When you're there at the booth, the only thing you want to do, hands at your side, friendly and positive. You don't want to be talking to the other sales rep who's next to you, because when a customer walks by, they're like, oh, he's busy, obviously, he's talking to someone else. Even if it is another sales rep, they don't know that. All they see is that you're busy and you're not open and ready to talk to them. And finally, guys, the only thing I want to say is that's actually about it. And I think that's it. That's everything we got.
Well, thank you, Val. That was very good. Appreciate it.
Sure.
Thank you, Angela.
Not a problem.